There's something very menacing about this. Lady, are you not concerned about the big giant zoot zoot right behind you? Are you not concerned about that? Not in the slightest? That doesn't concern you. This doesn't concern you. You're not worried about that? Not worried about that at all? Alrighty then. Hello, my fellow dragons and dragonesses. This is the Gaming Dragon, and today, it's finally time. To the Cobalt Coastlands we go. As there is a very particular place that we need to go see. Ah, rainy weather. I would say it's perfect. But you know what would be even more perfect? Ah yes. The perfect time to be out looking for a ghost. Everything has been achieved. Every wisp has been collected. Every Pokémon has been caught at least once. We have achieved the highest height, except for one thing. One thing, and one thing alone. And the only way we can meet God himself is if we achieve that one thing. One final Pokemon remains for the Pokédex. And I know exactly where he is. Of course, Giratina would travel to a place where it could be by itself, to sulk in misery after its horrific defeat at the hands of Protein the Godslayer. But of course, Protein thirsts for more blood. The only way Protein's thirst of blood will be satisfied is if we track down the son of a bitch. And give him a secondary thrashing. Giratina, you can run, but you can't hide. Was kicking in and he just decided, you know what, bitch, yeah, you're right, I'm out, peace. You found something shiny where Giratina was. You obtained the Griseous Core. When used on Giratina, this large glowing gem swells with power and allows the Pokemon to change form. I decided to remain quiet for that fight so you would have another listen at Giratina's battle music for Legends Arceus because it is glorious. Like, you say what you want about the originals, but god damn, the remake for Giratina's music is just... it's so beautiful. Like, they knew what they were doing with that. You know, compared to how they treated the Guardians music, the Lake Guardians, I'll give you credit. That one was not as good as Giratina got treated. Because Giratina, he got treated good. He ate well. He said that Giratina, it chose to protect the land of Hisui after discovering that it was no match for you. He said that we should study it and add it to the Pokedex. Wait, who did? I wasn't paying attention to what you said prior. I was too busy talking about music. He wandered off after saying that this was probably the last time we would meet. Oh, he's talking about Volo. I bet it was Volo that showed up. And I can't help but feel he's far more invested in our completion of the Pokedex than he would have us know. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Giratina solemnly goes right here. But of course, if we were to, say, pull the bad boy out... yeah, I don't think he's happy. And of course, if we go into our key items and pull out the Griseous Orb, you really gotta love the small little detail that they put to truly make it shine. They put more love and care into Legends Arceus than they did into the whole entirety of Scarlet and Violet. And that breaks my heart. This game was great. They could have made this into Scarlet and Violet and made a much better game. Giratina, get back in the ball. I'm depressed now. No, but Giratina goes back! Professor, ring me up. A completed Pokédex! At last! Though, in a way, you could almost call this a Dragon Dex. And of course, you had your directive, didn't you? I recall the message you received when you first fell down to this land. Seek out all Pokémon, was it not? It seems you finally achieved that goal. So, where must you go now? Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh. You'll find nowhere else in all of Sinnoh closer to the heavens. You are particularly among the stars up there. As if one of the very universe, all creation. What will happen there, I wonder? My scientific curiosity is positively rolling. But, well, this isn't my tale of adventure. It's yours. This is for you, and you alone, to go and find out. We have our separate duties. Yours is to go to the Temple of Sinnoh, and mine is to give the Pokédex a jolly read-through. Alright, with that in hand, there is one final task for us to complete. I'll meet you guys back at the Temple of Sinnoh. All our trials, all our hardships, appearing here in the land before, meeting so many friends, so many allies, making enemies, and meeting so many wonderful, beautiful, amazing Pokémon, both old and new. But the time has come. We mustn't delay. God is waiting. Wow, look at this place. Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Huh, looks like I'm the only one here.
Greetings, child. Thou hast done well to reach here. It seems mine faith in thou was not misconceived. Thy loyalty shall be rewarded, child. Yet first, there is one final trial thou must face. Defeat me in combat!
I have to defeat Arceus?
Mine judgment shall test thy strength.
Hey, I thought this was a test. Are you trying to kill me?
The rain of holy fire shall test thy spirit.
This isn't a test. This feels like an execution.
Focus towards the task at hand, child. Never falter. Lose sight of thy goal, and thou will lose more than just the fight. Thou hast done well so far. Yet now the light of the divine shall test thy endurance.
Oh, come on. I can do this. I know I can do this. Wait, what?
Reality will shatter if you do not give it your all, child.
I am trying.
You do not try hard enough. This illusion shall test thy mind. One is real, the others are fakes.
Oh, what? Illusions now? Come on, this isn't fair.
I tire of these games.
No, please. It can't end like this.
I am afraid it must, child. We must start anew.
Am I dead?
No. As I said, this is a test.
So then, what now?
Now, thou try again.
Oh, come on! You're gonna make me do this again?
I never joke, child. I know thou shalt succeed.
I don't understand. You kidnapped me, took me away from my home, and now you're forcing me to fight you.
Listen, Rachel.
Wait, how do you...
I understand that thou art confused and possess many questions. Yet, allow me to ask thou this. Was the life thou once lived what thou wanted? Were thou satisfied with thy waking life?
To be honest, I wasn't. I never had this much excitement in my life till I came to Hisui.
Thou craved companionship, adventure, and glory. Thy life was not provided, so I granted thou the opportunity to achieve such things.
Thank you, Arceus. But that still doesn't explain why I have to fight you.
As I had stated, this fight is a test. Thou hast found a new life and a new bidding. The many people thou met hast been touched by thy courage and power.
My... power?
Yes, a power the people of this land saw within them. They needed thy strength to survive, to learn. Thou knew many things they didst not. Thy knowledge is thy power. Thou art an outsider, not from this time. Yet thou hast found a home within. Dost thou understand?
I think I do. This test isn't just a way to see if I'm worthy to stay here. It's meant to test reality itself, right?
One could say that this test was meant to cleanse thou of the future, so thou may continue to live in the past, if that is what thou so wish.
Yes! I want to stay here. I want to stay with my friends. Adaman, Areta, Ray, Professor Laventon, all of them. They need me, and I need them.
That is all I needed to hear, child. Thou hast done well to seek out all Pokémon. Unflagging devotion to a goal shalt see it through. so hast thou proven by thine actions. Much as that ancient hero once did, he and the Pokémon that walked beside him. To see such truths proven anew, beyond the bounds of time and space, bringeth joy to me. I am glad that I chose thee to call to this world. As thou walkest onward upon thy own path, upon thee and upon this creation where thou now dwellest, I bestow my blessing. I bestow upon thee a part of myself. I would walk this world together with thee. Show me how it appeareth in thine eyes.
Wow. That was one weird-ass dream. Hey everybody, I'm home! Not that it matters a whole lot anyways. What am I even doing in here? Get me out! Unfortunately, now that we have defeated Arceus, we get nothing! That's right, your monumental task of doing exactly what the god of all worlds has asked of you to do, you get absolutely nothing out of it! Except for, of course, Arceus himself, if I may pull his scrawny, godly self out of the trash bin. He's not in the trash bin, he's just kind of hanging out there. Sorry, me. Oh my god, huge! Yep, that's about the size I expected Arceus to be. Wait. He makes sparkle noises when he turns to you! He makes sparkle noises! I didn't know he made sparkle noises, that's cute. I actually didn't know that! Oh, that's great! He makes sparkle noises with his tippy toes! Who is the good god of all the worlds? Who's the good god of all worlds? Who's the god of all worlds? Who's the god of all worlds? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Get back in the ball. So, quick explanation. And can I organize this? Oh, I can. So, real quick. One of the things that I want to talk about real quick about Arceus that I didn't mention, well, I mean, obviously I didn't mention. I only just now have the ability to mention it. Is that, of course, you can use the plates. Oh, that doesn't really work, but you can use the plates to change Arceus's type. And upon doing so, Arceus will take the color of whatever plate you have imbued him with, which is really nice. It's really cool. And of course, just to demonstrate this, because I really want to show this, because this is really, really, really awesome. If you head out, I'm gonna go to the Obsidian Fieldlands because I can. Let's say turn Arceus back into a normal type. And let's say we wreak Judgment down, or we... Ooh, there's an Alpha there. We wreak Havoc down on top of this poor Bidoof, if he doesn't run away. Excellent. Arceus automatically comes knowing Judgment. Its main move. Its signature move. Using Judgment... The very move that Arceus used against us in the fight, you now have the power to use yourself. But one of the absolute most amazing things that they did in this game, if you change Arceus' type, let's say to make him a fire type, Alpha Bidoof, you're getting the punishment. And then say, now use Judgment, it has become fire type, as that's what Judgment does. It takes on the element of whatever type Arceus is. And then use it. Isn't that so cool? Every single one of Arceus's every single one of the plates changes not only what type Judgment is, but also what Judgment looks like. Which I think is so cool. That's such an awesome detail that they didn't have to go to the lengths of making sure had an animation, had a different look to it. Blue Arceus is beautiful. But they did! They actually did, and it's so cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And that's one of the most awesome things about Arceus, and more specifically about Legends Arceus in total. Now, I'm gonna leave the rest of the plates for all of you to either look up or discover yourselves, because, you know, I want there to be an air of mystery on what the other plates look like. Because if you have this game, I don't want to take the joy away from you from seeing what they look like, unless, of course, you want me to. But the one thing I would recommend that you don't do is use the Legend plate. Now, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and I'm gonna put down a hard save. Because unlike literally every other item, everything else, the Legend plate, in my opinion, unless this was viable in competitive play, which is not, because there's no competitive play in this game. There's no multiplayer play in this game. You can't fight other people. You can't do any of that. This is a single-player Pokemon experience. There is no online fighting or battling. So, in my opinion, I don't like the Legend plate. I like the way it looks. Looks really cool. Looks really dope. And here's the thing. If you use the Legend plate on Arceus... Wait, what did that say? Read text. Oh, that's the text from, like, the rest from, like, all the plates. Okay. If you use the Legend plate on Arceus... Wait. It's still here? But... Huh? I swear it disappeared. Did they change it? Wait a second, did they update the game to change it? Hold up! I was about to be mega complain about this! Did they change it? Okay, using the Judgment plate makes it so that way Arceus looks the same in combat, but when you use Judgment, it will automatically change into the type it needs to be, and then it will use Judgment, and it will be the element that it's supposed to be. I shit you not. I promise you, that when this game first came out, before there were any real major updates, I think the only major update that came out was fixing the problem with Cherubi. Cherubi, where you couldn't catch it. I think that was like the only update that came out before then. If you use the legend plate on Arceus, it disappeared. Like, it was gone. And you couldn't use any of the other plates on Arceus. I swear to God that was a thing that happened. I swear that was a thing that happened. I guess they patched it. I guess they fixed it. Because that was one of the things that I had complaints about with this game, was that if you used the legend plate, it disappeared and Arceus became actual God. And then you couldn't use the other plates and they just became useless because you can't use them on other Pokemon. Like, you can't give them to them because giving your Pokemon held items isn't a thing in this game. So they actually changed it. Okay, never mind. I'm actually glad that they did. I was about to be really upset that they didn't change it, but they changed it. Okay, good, great. I was about to be upset. Fantastic, wonderful. Never mind. Arceus is still God. You know, personally, I don't think this is gonna go well. They actually look like they're gonna throw down with each other. Fight, 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 fight. Arceus is looking at me like, what the fuck do you want me to do? I bet they're just having a... Okay, Palkia, calm down. They're literally having a conversation. Hold up. I was gonna end the episode like this, but they are legitimately having a conversation. Okay, go on. Preach, all of y'all. Dialga didn't like that. Oh, Palkia really didn't like that. Alright, Arceus is trying to be understanding. Why are you looking at me, Dialga? What do you want me to do in this conversation? I don't have any part in this. Y'all have the beef. Man, Giratina is really pissed off right now. Huh. Palkia, why are you looking at me? What do you want me to do about this? Don't smile at me. This is y'all's beef, not mine. I'm just... Okay. Okay, you know what? The children are getting rowdy. It's time to put the children away. Arceus, what do you have to say about the situation? Your kids are getting out of control. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, kids, am I right? Get some rest. Well, that was eventful. Well, I suppose that's everything done in Legends Arceus. Now, just real quick, I would like to quickly point out, if you want the shiny charm, you have to get level 10 research for every single Pokemon in the Pokédex. Level 10... excuse me. Level 10 research for every single one of them. Which means any Pokemon that you only have one of, that you evolved just so you can have it register in the Pokédex, you have to go out and catch another one, get it to level 10, evolve it, get it to level 10, rinse and repeat. Every single Pokemon, it all needs to be at level 10. Every single one of them. That's 242 Pokemon that you need to get to level 10. I currently have 78 So I'm actually not that far off from being halfway there. I mean, I say that, but I'm like up to close to 100, so I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wasn't intending to get to 10 on all of them, but yeah, that's how you get the shiny charm. You have to get to level 10 research on every single Pokemon in the Pokedex if you want it. I'm personally not going to do that in the Let's Play, but I'm definitely doing that in my own time. Because I'm definitely going to be playing this game a whole lot more now that the Let's Play is finally over. Or is it? Yeah, it's not over yet. There is one more thing I want to do, and y'all may know exactly what it is that I'm talking about, because it's the one thing I have neglected to do this entire time. And the reason why I have neglected it is because I wanted to do this game, this entire Let's Play, the way it was before this was added in an update. Because this was added in an update. So, next time on Legends Arceus, we're going to take a look at the update stuff. Because there's stuff that was in the update that we haven't talked about. I was going to say that isn't in the game, but I mean, it is in the game. We just have to go and do it. So, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Stay cool in your caves, and remember, when you capture 4 demigods, don't put them in the same room together, because usually it doesn't turn out well. Arceus has been through enough, man. He doesn't need his 3 kids to go around and start griping all over again. Ay, ay, ay.